just kidding. It's me without makeup and in my pajamas at noon. And it is New Year's Eve. Yes, it is. I wasn't actually going to make a video because it'll be out. This will be out tomorrow on New Year's Day. So I thought, because I'm going to be honest, here I kind of half-assed the video I came out with the day after Christmas. Which I wasn't even gonna put out, to be honest. But sometimes you need a little ranty rant. You know what I mean? Yeah, I thought I would make it up to y'all. Not that anybody said anything. I just felt like the cover picture, I guess, whatever, was a little bit misleading because I did not show the outfit. It was literally me just ranting about how I fucking hate doing YouTube. No, I don't hate doing YouTube. But yeah, I didn't even do, it was kind of, to me, it was kind of clickbaity. I didn't realize that until literally like yesterday. And I was like, you know what? I got to fix this. Y'all, I ain't like that. Y'all know this. So I'm going to give y'all 2 for 1 thing here. I'm going to give y'all 2 for 1 thing. Give y'all 2 for 1. So what we're going to do is, yeah, it's 12:32. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm going to make my famous crock pot lasagna. I already got my pan heating up, which I usually do it a little bit differently, and then we're going to do my makeup and then cut back to 3.5 hours after I finish this. But yeah, so usually what I do is I use the frozen Gardein crumbles. Obviously you can use meat if you want. This will probably be in one of Gwen's magazines, by the way, whenever I send it to her. So this is what they replaced it with, the Impossible pretend ground beef. So I'm actually going to cook that in just a moment. Probably not going to show all that. I will show me assemble it for, you know, a little bit. So yeah, you need some of this or real meat or the Gardein crumbles like I use, or the Boca crumbles too. Any of that'll work. I just prefer the frozen stuff because I'm trying to get this shit done as quickly as possible so it can cook and I can be drunk and eat it later, okay? So that's what we need for the filling. Sometimes I use mushrooms also. I've used spinach. You can literally do whatever the fuck you want with this. You need your oven ready lasagna noodles, which I'm already getting started. Yes, I'm aware I have not cooked the meat yet. So yeah. And to that I'm going to add garlic powder and oregano and of course a little bit of Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper, obviously. Then for the sauce, I'm using Aldi mushroom sauce. You can use whatever sauce you want. I prefer mushrooms. Sometimes I do the garden shit by Ragu or whatever. Yeah, I know. And then I use low-fat ricotta cheese, which I'm going to mix this with what I have left of my Parmesan cheese and salt and pepper. You do not need an egg for this recipe. So, because when my mom makes her homemade lasagna, she sticks in the oven, she puts an egg in her ricotta cheese. And which I did have that for Christmas, by the way, or our Christmas Eve thing, which was still good. So, and honestly, it's pretty much all you need. That's all you need. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this together and see if that's ready, and I'll come back with y'all in a minute. Pretend meat, impossible meat, going into the frying pan. Y'all don't need to watch me season it. I did forget to mention, obviously you're going to need mozzarella for this, but you only put it on the top. Using my Pyrex bowl, ricotta cheese, we're putting everything I said, the Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper with it, so if I can get it out. See what it looks like before you have stirred it. Remember, you do not need an egg for this one because it's going in our crock pot. So we were going to stir this while our meat browns. And this is what it should look like when you are done mixing it. So I am still waiting on the meat to brown, but when it's done, you pour the whole jar of sauce in there, and then you layer it like a regular lasagna. I think we all got that, hopefully. Also, it smells like a delicious fucking Impossible Whopper in here. Now I want Burger King. I also wanted to mention really quick, like I do with spaghetti, put a little bit of sugar in the sauce. I actually don't have any sugar, so because we don't really use sugar, but that's what you do. You put some sugar in it, takes a little bit of the acidy taste out of it. So, but that don't bother me. My mom has stomach issues. I do not. So, but yeah, sugar. Don't forget your sugar, I reckon. But except for me today, I'm gonna forget it. Our pretend meat looks good. Now I'm gonna add the sauce. That's what it looks like. Now we're gonna start layering. I meant to do that. Y'all, it's hard to, like, this angle. Anyway, so you literally layer it like you layer a lasagna. I already have a little bit of sauce down there, so I'm actually gonna set this here. So you have, I already put, y'all saw me do it at the beginning, I totally forgot. Take some ricotta cheese, layer it in on top of this sauce. A little bit more because I did not do that evenly, which it don't matter. It's all going to go in your belly one way or the other, and all the same way. Now, if you're doing this in the crock pot, this isn't for in the oven. If you cook it in the oven, it's like an hour. Crock pot, 3 hours. This is what you do. Mine is not an elongated crock pot. It's a round one. Break them in half. Literally set them on top of each other. Repeat the process. Cheese mixture. I'm going to continue to layer this and I'll show y'all what it looks like. Alright y'all, I'm on my very last layer here. I'd say it used the rest of the box that I had. So I'd say about 8 noodles or so. Something like that. About broken half. And it always uses all the cheese. Well, ricotta cheese that is. So, yeah. I'd say we did pretty good right there. So I'm just going to add some cheese on top of it. And we will get dressed. And I'll show y'all what I actually am wearing today. Once again, y'all, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. Like, nobody said anything. You know, not that many people watched it anyway. But nobody said anything. So it's just how I felt about it. And y'all know I don't really like to put sloppy videos out, you know, even if I am having a bad day or something. I'm just gonna put this on top. So yeah, I'm sorry. I hope this makes up for it, y'all. I really do. I really do. I don't really have an excuse. I mean, I kind of do, but I'm sure my nanny's not really an excuse anymore. Just saying, it's not. I also like to add some cheese around the sides as well. And I will add more cheese when it's about to be done. So yeah, it's exactly 1 o'clock right now, which is exactly what I wanted. So this should be ready at about 3:30, 4 o'clock. But you know, your girl always has to, she has to drink early. She has to start drinking early. So, you know, I'll put that up in a second. But y'all, that is what it looks like. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, now I'm going to go on my phone and record. And oh yes, the lid. Duh. And we're going to have a little drinky drink to celebrate. Y'all have seen these before. I know. So now we're actually going to go get cute. And when I actually do my makeup, I'm not going to talk during my makeup. So yeah, I'm not going to talk during my makeup. And then I'll just, so I'll do that. And then at the very end, I'll show y'all the lasagna and that'll be it. so whoop. Here is the beautiful lasagna. And yeah, I already know it's good, so I'm not going to try any. And it is 4:48, so yeah. Actually, I turned it off like 30 minutes ago because I gave it just a little more time to let the cheese melt. I'm not going to, add some extra cheese. But yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. And I appreciate all of you. And once again, I'm sorry about that other video. But hey, once again, sometimes you got to rant. You got to ranty rant, But yeah. I hope y'all have a very good New Year's, and I am sure as hell ready for this year to be over. So I'll see y'all tomorrow when this goes out. And of course, as always, don't forget to keep it rockin'.